welcome to Arise Africa. Merry Christmas to you. I am Chichi Nwabo, and of course with me is
Boye Mark Anthony, and you're looking so Christmassy today.
Christmas.
Welcome everybody. Today is going to be a great show, and the good thing is we're having a giveaway later on in the show. So get ready, get your phones ready. We're going to be asking you questions, so do well to follow up today, and then maybe you'll be going on with 500 naira airtime. So
Did you say that?
okay, let's hold it.
All right.
Okay, I went to get
it's
it
actually
wrong.
down in the spirit. What is important is the spirit of sharing,
Yeah.
is the spirit of giving. And that is what the season is all about. Yes, we want to show you love. We want to thank you for being with us on this journey from the beginning of the year until now. It's not been an easy journey, but you've been there, constant, watching, participating, calling us. And we want to say a little thank you to you. But of course, it's a giveaway. You've got to answer our questions.
Yeah.
We're going to come more with that much later on the show. But of course, you know how we do it. We're going to begin with
a newspaper review. All right, so we'll begin with the newspaper review for today, and our first paper is the Punch newspaper, and it says NIS warns of foreign terror attacks, FG heighten security. All right, and then that's today's paper actually, and it says Algerian terrorists on the way from Mali to invade Abuja. Plan can never work. FCT security network intact, says guard brigadier. Then strategies in place to avert attacks. No cause for alarm. Immigration. That story is in page 2 of the Punch for today, Friday 24th. And then there you see divorce. We are probing possible possible hacking of Olorinam Omi's Instagram page, says Oni's Palace. That's in page 7 of the Punch newspaper for today. And then Lagos declares Magodo invasion unwarranted. Vows to prosecute corporates. That story as well is in page 7 of the Punch. And then I possess qualities to become outstanding governor, Bamidele, and that story as well is in page 13 or 15 of the Punch newspaper. And then top there, you see darkness looms as 6 power plants halt operations over gas shortage. That story is in page 21. You know, we talk about power all the time, and it's so annoying. And I think for quite some days now we've not seen lights, and it's already the Yuletide season. Everybody wants to feel good this period, and it's annoying with the whole situation of the light issue, the power issue, and electricity is still something we have not still gotten right.
What is baffling, it's repeatedly money has been infused into the power sector.
True.
That's always the talk of 200 and something billion naira has been infused. There's been a talk of foreign. I remember seeing a story some time ago where one of the governments, I can't remember, one of the countries said they were going to put in money into power system in Nigeria. I can't lay my hands on it, but I do know. I saw it and I was very excited. I was like, okay, maybe this is going to make a difference. But this has been ongoing. Are we saying the solution has eluded us so far? And there's nothing we can do about it.
I feel there's so much the government needs to really put in place. You know, it's not about putting this money there. When you put in the money, you are supposed to do a follow-up about these things. But then we keep hearing people not enforcing laws. It's just like making laws as well. You need people to enforce them. So when you put out this money, who does the follow-up about this money? Nobody tells us anything. All right, we move over to the next newspaper.
Yeah, so we're still dealing with today's newspaper, Friday, December 24th, 2021. And the major header on the Guardian newspaper says, oil spills hit 14 million litres as Shell's 800 billion naira judgment upsets industry. It says NNPC Shell order spills worth 2.8 billion naira in months. Experts question integrity of oil infrastructure as failure persists. IOCs must be forced to clean up as they divest stakeholders' demand. That is the major header. And also we have other very interesting stories. What we saw previously in the paper, I believe it says darkness looms as gas shortage hits Gencos.
Yeah.
That story is on page 3, and we've talked about it. Really painful. We don't like it, especially during this period. Broadcast stations get February 17 deadline to renew licenses. That's page 3 also. COVID-19, federal government restricts religious gathering to 50% capacity. Page 3, yes, that's the Omicron scare that's ongoing. But I tell you, this is festive period. We hope people are going to keep to it. We hope they're going to wear their face mask.
I feel, you know, somehow people are already saying COVID, oh, they're just playing politics and all that, but then it's actually real. And I think NCDC also told us that we have over 500% increase in infection right here in Nigeria in the past 2 weeks, and that's very high. So very I think high. Let's do what we can. Yes. Wear your face masks and all that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with just taking precautions.
Yeah. Wash your hands. Go back to washing your hands. I think a lot of Nigerians have stopped washing their hands.
Even the washing of hands, normally, even if you do not have any kind of disease or infection, it's normal that when you go out and then you come back into your apartment, the first thing you should do, because you've shaken hands,
yes,
you've done a lot of things, you've touched people,
and this period is Harmattan, there's dust and everything in your
tell me about dust. Yeah, so it's normal to wash your hands, get your hand sanitizer, you know.
Let's just go back to those things that we do. A lot of persons were very meticulous about it during that 2020. Everybody, COVID, don't shake me, no. But now, hey, we are even hugging now, like, and now Omicron is out there. So please do well to just maintain social distance, do what you have to do,
but
and
we
then
can wear face mask and hug, can't we? Especially if you're covering your hand.
How many times do you cover your hands?
The issue is the body fluid.
Yeah,
your hands are covered now, so I can hug you.
I don't know. Chichi, let's move on to the next paper, please. All right, Nigerian Tribune for today. And the main header says, as before Buhari's visit, explosion rock Maduguri, 3 killed, military battles, ISWAP. Wow, that's serious. Yuletide, immigration secures borders, FG beefs up security in Abuja. That story is in page 8 of the Nigerian Tribune.
You know the story about the explosion that's ongoing. Buhari is meant to commission
some projects
in that state, Borno State actually. And I was thinking it was supposed to be something exciting.
True.
But to show you these people are anti, I'm talking about the terrorists, anti-progress, anti-everything.
There's no way you expect terrorists to want progress, actually. That's why most of the time when they say, oh, they mean well, it's just because they are being marginalized and all that. And I say, you will not do this.
You will not do this. Is progress.
Yeah, exactly.
So the reasons actually beyond marginalization
and all that people came to keep saying. And another thing too is the fact that it's actually a good thing that somewhere like Borno, being a very stronghold of the Boko Haram, seeing that a lot of IDP camps around those areas, now the state is working again and they're trying to put things in order. It's so painful that this really happened, and it's a sad one, honestly. And we pray that everyone
is calling attention to the need to really nip the whole thing in the bud.
Yeah, very important. All right, we'll continue with the Nigerian Tribune and say Titan Trust Bank acquires 89.39% stake in Union Bank.
Did you see that coming?
Wow.
Did you see that coming?
That's heavy.
I didn't see it coming.
I saw it, Union Bank. Wow, that's like everything
One
gone.
of the oldest banks.
Yeah, and I think a lot of persons
oldest banks.
trust them a lot. And then police rescue 48 Kanu-bound traders abducted in Kaduna. Free mother, 3-month-old, recover rocket. I can get that there. Rocket launcher, rocket launcher, machine guns in Zamfara forest. Wow, that's serious. That story is in page 25. Zamfara commissioner resigned, takes appointment as commissioner in Imo.
I saw that.
Wow.
I was wondering what the correlation was, and I zoomed in to look at the name of the female, because we know how Nigeria is. You know, you have to belong to the area to be a commissioner and all that. I zoomed in on the name, and I saw the name. It's a Hausa name, and I was like, what's the connection?
But okay, I feel that now, aside their politicking, I feel that when someone has a prospect to actually help your state, it doesn't really matter. We saw in Lagos State during the time of Tinubu, a lot of persons there, even the present Minister of Interior is actually from Oshogbo, and he was also working
Lagos State
in
is
Lagos.
known for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if
Lagos
it's
State
someone that
does
started
would
it,
say it's normal. It's
someone started
understandable.
it. Tinubu started it. Probably someone else started it. So let's say Imo is starting it as well.
Maybe more states should more states should follow suit, because these kind of like, you're not from here, you're not from here. It's not supposed to be so.
We're all
if you're
Nigerians.
born in a place, for example, you're born and you grew up there, you should be able to. Be able to contest elections in that place.
Okay, say that you cannot say that in Delta State anyway.
Out more about her anyway.
We'll check it out more.
What's the connection?
And she actually resigned from her position. That's the biggest thing. Anyways, that's the last paper.
Okay, so the final paper for today, we have this day, and it says Buhari in Borno promises to cater for families of dead wounded soldiers, says with new hardware, military more prepared to flush out terrorists. Okay, so Olori Naomi, Oni of Ife's wife, announces divorce from monarch. Well, interesting story that's been trending. I saw it, and I remember there was so much buzz about the marriage. When it took place.
That's why they're saying that. So maybe her page was hacked and all that. So probably they're saying it's not true. They'll investigate and all. But let's see how it goes.
Presidency raises the alarm over planned terrorist attack in Abuja. That story is on page 6. And I believe that's all we can take today. On newspaper review.
All right. Yeah. So it's still the Christmas season, and everybody's saying so much about Christmas, and the one buzz is the fact that there are certain facts about Christmas that some of us do not know. So we'll take probably 2 of it before we go on the short break, and then come back for our discussion. So we'll expect our producers to put that out there. So number 1. Christmas fact that you should know is the fact that Christmas trees usually grow for close to 15 years before they can be sold.
That's a lot of hard work.
A lot of hard work. When I saw this, I was like, what the?
So, but I think there are different types anyway. Yeah. We're talking about the real Christmas tree.
The actual Christmas tree. The
We're not
actual
talking about
not
the
this
rubber
one. No. The actual Christmas tree. So it's like 15 years. 15 years actually.
Wow.
Okay. Anyways, but this one we have here is actually
Nobody asks you now.
I'm thinking someone is looking at like, okay, the one we did the uncle, and like, okay, yeah.
That's why
we are bringing it. The actual one.
There's so much talk about Christmas tree, and in some countries, Christmas tree is like an investment. You spend a lot of money to get real Christmas tree. It was a big deal. I actually saw one of these celebrities on social media, and he was talking about his Christmas tree, and everyone was so excited. This is the reason. So another fact about Christmas is Santa Claus did not always dress up in red suit. Coca-Cola designed a red outfit for Santa Claus. Let me see. You didn't wear red.
No. You're the one wearing red today. And
that's nice.
So that means whatever it is that you have, if your Santa Claus is going to wear black, no problem, it's okay.
So you've not broken any rule
at all.
It's not a matter of etiquette.
Actually,
like you'd say, okay, etiquette, this is how it's done. No, if you decide that it's going to be brown or yellow,
no problem.
Coca-Cola chose it to be red, and we all
Coca-Cola
follow
gave
suit.
us red, and then that's why it's always good to be trailblazers. Honestly, in the best way that you can do something good for someone today. All right, we'll go on a very very short break, and then when we return, we'll be discussing the crux of the matter. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Arise Africa. Well, you know what the season is all about. It's all about Christmas. And of course, we know there are a lot of activities to mark this season. So much is happening. But do we really sit to think, what is the essence of Christmas? What is the essence of all that we do this period? What is it all about? Well, to talk about this today, I have several guests.
Yeah.
Did I say guests? We have one of our co-anchors, actually. He's been away for a while. And we decided this Christmas we want him back on set to have a discussion with us. And, and so you can also remember he's around. He's still around. He's still with us. He's still part of us. And it is so nice to have Temi Akuirene right there to talk about the essence of Christmas. So, welcome.
Hello, Chichi. Hello, Macansoni. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Thank
to you, Miss Timmy.
Temi is in Lagos, as you can see, and we also have a special guest from the USA, from New York, actually. The USA. He is Williams Ekanem, and he's a Nigerian American journalist and communication specialist that is based in New York. How are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing very well. Nice to see everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thank
Merry
you so
Christmas
much.
to you.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas. Sure.
Okay, so let's begin with you, Mr. Ekanem. So, what is Christmas?
It's such a wonderful question in a wonderful time. Christmas incidentally means different things, I must say, to different people. But how I wish and all how we sincerely wish that everybody sees Christmas as a celebration of God's ultimate gift, a time when everybody from all over the world celebrates the ultimate gift from God, Jesus Christ. It's a time to be charitable, it's a time to be accommodating, be generous with both our gifts and our emotions. And it's also a time to be forgiving and
Yes.
very importantly, a time to share.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome.
That's a good way to begin the show. Mr. Temi Akuirana, you have something to add. What does Christmas mean to you?
Well, Mr. Williams has literally almost said it all. But if anything is there for me to add is the fact that Christmas. The bottom line to me is about giving, because the celebration is actually giving. If you look at John 3:16, for God so loved the world that He gave, and then you go to Isaiah 9:6, unto us a son is given. So the love we are actually talking about is exemplified through giving. So I think that is the bottom line about Christmas.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, Mr. Williams, I want to ask. Okay, now that the child has been born, we celebrate Christmas and all. Why should one be particular about this season? Why? What's the buzz about it? Yeah, we know that Christmas is about the birth of Jesus Christ and all. But why should we be concerned about it at such a time as this?
Well, I think in answering that question now, you also learned from where my colleague Temi stopped. He mentioned John 3:16. And I will say that John 3:16 is like a summary of the entire gospel. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. So it is at Christmas, or Christmas initiated or kickstart the reconciliation plan, whereby a mediator in the person of Jesus Christ was sent to redeem mankind on the cross. It was the fulfillment of promises. In the Bible scholars say we have over 300 prophecies about the coming of Christ. So for anybody, you and I, just anybody anywhere, when a promise is fulfilled, I mean, it's what celebration is. More so when it's just not any promise, but the promise of the ultimate gift. So all you do is to celebrate. Say, wow, this guy promised me and he has given me this. So in this case, God promised us the son. Like he said, unto us the son is born. So the fulfillment of the promises is any day, anytime worth celebrating.
True.
Wow. That's great.
I think that's okay.
That's really aptly put. Temi Akwirane, there's this question of a lot of times when it's Christmas period, you see some would say, I don't celebrate Christmas. Christmas is a pagan worship. Some would say Christ was born in October. I don't. You are all wrong. Why should I celebrate Christmas when it's all wrong and it's based on whatever? It's not based on the Bible. What do you think about all that? What do you have to say about that?
Okay, coincidentally, I attended a secondary school owned by a church that doesn't celebrate Christmas, or rather, they mark theirs in October actually. So the church is in Warri, there, the headquarters, so you may actually have an idea. Now, but the fact is, there have been a lot of debate about when Jesus was actually born. Of course, we know he died over 2,000 years ago now, and with that then I think we didn't have the Gregorian calendar, so it's been really difficult to actually get the exact time. And scholars, they've done lots of calculation. Oh, October, okay, December, November. But the thing is, for Christians who say they do not celebrate Christmas, so it's a question of, is it about the date, or it's about the essence, like we are talking about now? It's about what we are trying to mark or to portray. Because if you say, okay, the date is not fine with you, I don't mind anybody who celebrates it in January or February. The thing is, majority of the world decided to pick this December the 25th as a date to commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ. And so it stands. Now, it doesn't mean that biblically, or rather in ancient times, he was actually born in December 25th. But we decided to pick this date. And now, irrespective of what may have occurred in these dates before, I don't think any day should be ascribed to any particular pagan or pagan worship or anything. No day is owned by any god, pagan god, or So we can decide to, we could, the world may decide to shift from December 25th and move it to March 25th. And so, no big deal about it. If everybody agrees, okay, let's celebrate Christ, Christmas, March 25th. So it becomes March 25th. And give or take 5 decades from now, generations yet unborn who comes will identify March 25th as Christmas. So it's not really about the date. It is about the message. It's about the essence. I love this because that's what we're actually talking about. So it's not the date. People get carried away by the date. They attach dates. So that's why this debate comes up.
Wow.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, now that we're looking at the message and the essence already, I want to ask now. Now we've noticed that even in this year, based on the advent of the old Corona issue
COVID.
and all the COVID issue, and then we have Omicron right now, and it's actually, sir, Mr. William, this question is actually for you. So now, especially like even those of you in the US too that are having like very serious cases of this, how is the mood in that area currently? How is the celebration going at this moment?
Well, it's now let me just chip in. How for those of us that were born in October, I wish he was born in October so that we can claim it. But having said that, I think the whole celebration is same everywhere. I've celebrated Christmas in several countries and nations, and it's always very festive. Hustle and bustle, the booze and all that. But the remarkable difference, though, is in maybe pricing. Let me say pricing, because
Okay.
in Lagos, for instance, everywhere you go now, they say Odun, 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 Odun. Everything has gone up. All, the prices have escalated and all that. But over here, as much as the frenzy of shopping is there, the sellers are bringing down the prices. So that's a remarkable difference. But as per the atmosphere,
That's the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
everybody is buying and buying and buying and buying, and you just wonder if there's tomorrow. Yeah.
Honestly, Mr. Temi, they just said something about Lagos. You're actually in Lagos, so you can give us an area report how it is right
Well,
now.
it's not even just a Lagos thing. It is a Nigerian
Okay,
thing.
everything in
In
The
Nigeria.
moment
Nigeria.
we get
Yeah.
into
Yes.
December, from the second week, um, if you are going to get Chichi's dress for, let's say, 20,000 naira before, now that it's Christmas, that lovely dress Chichi is putting on will be selling for, let's say, 27 or 30,000 naira. And then you say,
Yeah.
madam, why I be like this? Now you say, say, now the period, now things there now. Just like
Odun.
Mr. Williams said. And in Lagos here being a Yoruba zone, they say Odun. So it's and like you said, in the Western world, it's quite an irony that prices go down now, and things you couldn't maybe afford mid-year, you could maybe afford them now. So I wish,
Yeah.
sincerely hope that Nigeria will get to that stage sometime.
We hope so.
Really, really interesting. So I want to go into talking about the price, hike and the rest of them. There's a question I want to ask, and I want you to dive into it like deeply, talking about how not to celebrate the Christmas. It appears that so many people are investing time in the wrong kind of celebration.
Yeah.
Could you throw more light on it, Mr. Williams?
Uh, well, like I said, remember how I started with the definition of, so to say, of Christmas, that it means different things to different people. But I wish that we all see it as a celebration of Christ, like festival of Christ. And following up from there, you find out that so many people do it in the wrong way. Let me put it that way, because as much as possible, Christmas should not be a time to get drunk. It should not be a time to only receive, because even the scriptures tell us that it is better to give than to receive.
Give and receive.
It should not be a time for you and I, anybody indeed, to withhold his or her gift. You know, it should not be a time of endless or unrestrained, like we discussed, shopping, intuitive shopping, and also, like in some societies, it should not be a time to flaunt our wealth. Rather, if God has blessed us with one thing or the other, it should be a time, like the Bible said to the rich young man, go and give it to the poor.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mr. Temi, you want
Um,
to add to that?
Yes, yes. If I may, I would like to say something. Even still connecting to the question I was asked earlier. Christmas has actually outgrown Christianity, and I mean Christianity, the body of Christ. Now Easter still remains a Christian celebration. But at the moment, Christmas has outgrown Christians alone. The world at large, even atheists, some atheists celebrate Christmas. Even people who don't practice Christianity, they celebrate Christmas. Mr. Williams will agree with me. He has marked it according to him in different countries. You find out that even people who don't go to church or believe in Christ, in Western nations, especially in Europe, this is just the holiday season. So, and Christmas actually brought it in. So sometimes people just say happy holidays. They don't actually attribute Merry Christmas per se. They just say happy holidays because this is a festive season. Yes, Christmas being the foundation, but they don't actually really mark the birth of Christ. They just see it as a holiday season where they come together with their family and what have you. So it is really going to be really difficult for now. As Christians, we will not fail in that regard. We will always keep trying to make people know that this is the essence of the celebration. It's all about Christ. But I just want to chip in that it's really difficult to control the narrative where you have a celebration that has actually outgrown the primary people who are those who celebrate it, which are Christians. Everybody Christmas right now.
All right, I need to ask just a follow up to what you just said now. So now, how do Christians now really bring this back to the church in terms of the fact that, like you just pointed out, that it has outgrown Christianity, and also now everybody wants to just booze and do some certain things that are not even Christ-like.
Like,
You understand me? So
absolutely.
what can are we going to say that probably Christians has not done so much to make it a Christian thing? Let me use that word. Or what can be done to really bring it back to us? Is there anything that you feel that we can do, sir?
Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams or anybody can pick it up.
I think it's just like our brothers said from the beginning, is to practicalize John 3:16. Now, what do I mean? You see, some people have brought the world into the church instead of bringing the church into the world. So, how do we practicalize John 3:16? For God so loved the world. It started off from God. What was the next thing? Is love. An extra show of love. Then that love trigger giving. For God so loved the world that he gave. And also, after giving, what happens? We should all believe in the salvation message. It is when we live such a life, when you see a believer do things like a believer or does things like a believer, you be attracted. You say, who is that guy? Who is that person? Then you want to emulate him or her, and that is how to bring the church into the world, not bringing the world into the church. So therefore, everyone should work very hard at this time. There's no time in human nature, there's no time in human calendar that is people are more motivated to give like at Christmas. No. There's that extra motivation to give is more powerful at Christmas than at any other time. But somebody will ask, oh, what do I give? Everyone has something to give.
To give.
And remember, the best gift is from your poverty. We all are very familiar with the story of the widow's mite. Her best gift was from her poverty. It's not just about money. We can give time, we can give food, or we give to make a difference, to support a cause.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's beautiful. I think you just captured
Yeah.
the message of Christmas. You really put it in just a few minutes. You were able to capture the spirit of Christmas. But before we go, our time is almost like done. I want to find out. There's this controversy of Xmas and Christmas. Saying that it doesn't really capture the essence, talking about the word Xmas.
Yeah.
And, Mr. Temi, what do you have to say about that? Xmas and Christmas.
Well, I have always been careful not to use Xmas, be it when I'm sending or when I'm actually talking. If I can't, if I don't abbreviate when I want to tell people I'm a Christian and say I'm an XTN, I don't see a reason why I should say Xmas. It's Christmas, because the CHRIST, there's Christ. So if we want to if we want to follow, we should follow up. So if we know we're not abbreviating Christ as X, then I should say I'm an XTN. And sometimes when we refer to Christ, we just say an X walked on water. So we know, oh, who's X? You say, oh, it's Christ. So if I don't do that, I see no reason. So I usually don't use. Now, I am not in any way condemning those who do or saying, but I don't. I just feel it's better to go with Christmas. So that's just it.
Mr. Williams, what do you have to say about that? Some would say that it's a calculated attempt to remove Christ from Christmas. What's your view?
Well, I think I was so used to the word Xmas some years back, especially when I was in Lagos. But I must confess that I was embarrassed highly when I came over here and I used the word Xmas. My audience at that time did not even know what I was talking about. Xmas. It was strange. So it's more or less non-existent here. I stopped using it so many years ago because communication is about understanding, and if you don't share meaning, you are not creating any understanding. So I have not seen it, I've not heard it in so many years. So I think it's limited. It's not like a universal thing, but like our brother said, nobody goes around to say I'm an Estian. So we
Yeah.
should stick with the complete word Christmas. It's almost non-existent. Yeah, I've never ever heard it of that.
All
Oh,
right.
that's beautiful.
I think that's all.
Any last words?
Final words, Mr. Temi.
Okay, my final word, giving. Let's not forget. See, the thing is, Nigerians, we really do not give per se. We have to imbibe this culture of giving. I believe Nigeria is our largest audience. We have to give. I saw a video of the Ocala Police Department in USA, where the police officers were handing out $100 bills to people, just randomly stopping them on the road. We should give. Somebody should actually smile, be happy, be joyful this season just because of you. And like Mr. Williams said, you don't have to have $1 million to actually carry out this act. Sometimes it could be some things that you do not use anymore that are still very good that you can give to people, someone else to make use of, instead of just keeping them or dumping them under your wardrobe. So we should give this period. Random act of kindness, and it mustn't even be to people you know alone. To those even you don't know, we should give. We should imbibe the spirit of giving, and always remember that Jesus is actually the reason for the season, and not get carried away. So once again, very very Merry Christmas.
Merry
Awesome.
Christmas to you. Mr. Williams, the final words.
Yeah, still talking about giving. We should remember that the greatest thing to give, like I said, everybody has something to give. It's our life, and that takes us to Romans 12:1, which says, "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, that by the mercies of God, you present your body as
As
a
a
living
living
sacrifice, acceptable
sacrifice.
to God." So if you don't, let's assume yours is so bad, nothing at all. Then you give your life to Christ. Then, very importantly, also, the importance of Christmas should be about opening our hearts to the greatest love shown to mankind. Opening our hearts, you know, love the giver even more than the gift. Still talking about gift. We should at
Okay.
this time try to build that inner joy. Because that inner joy, remember I say rejoice, and I say again, I say rejoice. At no time is that statement even more practicable than at Christmas. We should muster that inner joy, because that inner joy will now propel love, and that love will make us trigger us to give.
We
Because
know that
giving,
you've got so much to say, so much to say as a clergyman, but the time is fast spent. I want to thank you. Temi Akwirane is a friend, is one of us here. Thank you so much for being with us, and we want to also appreciate you. Williams Ekhanem. Williams Ekhanem is a Nigerian journalist, American journalist actually, Nigerian American journalist. Is a teacher of God's word, like and a leader in the ministry. And he inspires people. And yes, you wrote a book, Faith, the Believer's Rod, in 2020. And you have authored What Africans Stand to Lose. So we thank you so much for taking time to be with us today. We hope to invite you soon to be part of our show.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
So,
all right, Mr. Temi. Merry Christmas to you once again.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas, Mr. William. All right, that's all we can take for this crux of the matter segment. I hope you've learned a lot, because I too have learned. And yeah, it's the season of giving. It's time to receive. And as we said, it's giveaway time. But then when we return after the musical break, get your phones ready, get ready to call in. The numbers will be displayed on the screen for you to call in, answer our little questions, and then you'll be good to go. All right, Arise Africa will be right back. Enjoy this musical break.
back to Arise Africa. I know you're pretty excited right now. You're in a frenzy, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's always nice. It's always interesting. Like what they say, free food not a kill person. It's sweet. When you have something that's free, it's always very exciting. And so we're doing a giveaway right now. And what we want you to do is to call in, and we will give you the question. We'll ask you the question, and you will win a recharge card. So yeah, so as many times as you get it. What do you think?
Let's see.
If you want to call as many times as possible, you know the answers. Definitely, we'll give it to you. So what you have to do is to call. The number is right there on your screen, and just dial the number, right? And then you get to answer the question within how many seconds did we say?
10 seconds.
Oh.
10 seconds is okay now. 10 seconds is okay. Just answer in 10 seconds, and then you're good to go. All right. So, like we said, thank you to Chalco and Miebi as well for that beautiful rendition of that song. It was really beautiful, honestly. Jesu Hovi, like singing the Christmas song in the African way, and tongue. This Arise Africa, so that's what we stand for. And then to you two, make sure that you reach out as well. I think we have a caller already. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
All right, I think we've lost that. All right, keep calling. You do not have a lot of time, so make sure you call, because we're wrapping up the show very soon. So just make sure you call in, and you could be part of the winners. All right, so Chichi, one thing I want to ask you now is, what are you doing for us this Christmas?
Don't put me in that. Don't put me in that.
I've come to you ask me.
Okay, now that you ask,
yeah.
I actually have. Is it food? I have rice. I actually decided to make different rice. Is it rice delicacies?
Yeah.
Because I saw something on social media that made me to start salivating. Right?
Yeah.
You can add ing in salivate, can't you?
All right, we have a call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome. What's your name and location?
Tell us the name.
I'm Jeffrey. I'm calling from Lagos.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You have from number 1 to 10, rather number 1 to 12. So please pick a number.
12.
Sorry.
12.
12.
Number 4.
All right.
You said 4.
12. 12.
12. Really?
Yes.
Oh, great.
You picked the last number. All right, number 12. What is the color of Santa's belt?
It's Santa's belt.
You have 10 seconds, Jeffrey. White. Time up. Okay, you're wrong anyways, I think.
Black. No.
Jeffrey. All right, thanks for participating. All right, so number 12 is done. So please do well to call in. Every one of you, call in immediately. The questions are actually cheap, so don't worry. We want to give.
This one wasn't cheap.
This
one wasn't cheap at all.
Everybody knows that.
Just pick a lucky number.
Anyways, just be if you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Michael. I'm calling from Warrior.
Okay.
Michael from Warrior. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you. All right. Pick a number between number 1 to 11. Michael.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
All right. Which famous Christmas song include the lyrics "Dashing through the snow in a one-house open sleigh"?
This is so simple.
Jingle bells.
You say what?
Jingle bells.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Jingle bells.
You have to sing.
You have to sing. All right, you're very correct, Michael.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, so whenever you're calling, you turn down the volume of your TV set, or better yet, you could actually move away from it before you call. You wouldn't want to miss this, would you?
Yeah. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. The questions are very easy. We're giving you guys all today. All right. Okay. So, Chichi, before another call comes in. All right. So, congratulations to Michael. Michael from Warri. You hear from us. Well, after
Definitely
the show.
hear
After
from
the
us.
show. After the show.
I like the way he
Alright.
was singing.
Yeah,
it
you
too.
have to
Like,
sing
Jingle
it.
bell,
But you know, funny enough, most of these lyrics, everybody feels they know them, but you have to now find like, oh, it's actually this. When you read it out for them, it's always not very clear. I was expecting some persons to just. I was expecting to lose actually.
You
because-
expecting?
Yeah,
really?
it's not always easy to know lyrics most of the time, but. Anyways,
Most of the time it's
congratulations
like,
to our
la,
first
la,
winner.
la, 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 la.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning. Welcome, Merry Christmas to you.
Good morning to you. We can hear you. What's your name?
Peach, calling from Benue State.
Peace from
Peace from
Benue.
Benue.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, Peace, what is going to happen is you're going to pick from 1
1 to 11.
to 11, except
1 to
4.
12, yeah.
Except for 4. Someone has won 4.
Question 1.
Question number 1.
Okay.
All right. Question number 1. Peace. Who invented Christmas light?
Little Christmas light.
You have 10 seconds. 7, 6,
Don't do that, please. Don't put tension.
5, 4,
I don't know.
3. All right.
So you're going to know the answer now.
Okay. The answer is going to display on your screen. All right. Thomas Edison and his business partners. Thomas Edison and his business partners.
So much.
Oh yeah, he invented the light bulb, and now he brought in Christmas lights as well.
Light, and we love it.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah,
the
it's
trees
awesome.
beautiful.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to
Merry
the show.
Christmas. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
What's your name and location?
Question number 7.
Wait, hold on. Tell us your name first, ma.
Part from Abuja.
Pat from
Pat from
Abuja.
Abuja.
Question number 7.
Okay.
Part
What is Santa's famous catchphrase that
Patricia
sounds...
from Abuja.
We heard
problem,
you.
we've
Please
heard.
turn down the volume of your TV set. Turn
Okay,
it down. Or move away from it.
Yes, Patricia from Abuja.
We can hear you, Patricia.
Yes.
What is Santa's famous catchphrase that sounds like nothing?
I heard someone else there. Patricia, Miss Patricia, we can hear people. That is a family affair. All right, let's see if you're correct. Correct, you won yourself something. We'll get to you. Congratulations, Miss Patricia from Abuja.
Congratulations, she had some help.
Yeah.
She has some help,
Everybody's
you
there.
know.
It's
It's
family.
teamwork.
Yes.
My son always watch your program. My son and my daughter, they always watch your program.
Awesome. Wow.
From Warri, I be Warri Day.
Okay.
Yes, I live in Abuja, but I be Warri Pikin.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
Yes. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Awesome.
I love
Thank
your
you.
program.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
calling.
very much. Thank you for also following up. All right, let's do this
Very
next year.
nice.
This is great.
So
At
we
least
have
we are
three winners
No, 2.
already.
2 winners.
2?
2 winners. Michael
Really?
and Patricia.
Oh, really?
All right, so we have
Okay.
another caller.
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
All right, tell us your name and
Welcome.
where you're calling from. Merry Christmas to you.
My name is Onu Ojogbane. I'm calling from Suleja, Niger State.
Wow.
From Niger. All right. Pick a number between 1 to 12.
Huh?
Pick a number between 1 to 12.
Minus 4 and 7.
Number 10.
Number 10.
10.
Number 10. What do the 12 days of Christmas signify?
What
do the 12 days of Christmas signify?
it signify? It's a lot. Should I list them from day 1 to day 12?
No, what does it signify?
The
We're not
12
telling you to
days,
sing it.
The 12
Just
days.
what does it
What do
signify?
they signify?
It means something. When we only sing 12 days of secret, there is something that it stands for. You're already out of time.
It signifies what your true love said to you.
Oh, okay, okay.
You
Remind us your name again.
you
Onu Ojogbane.
Ono Ojogbane.
Okay, so we're going to
Alright.
see the
Let's see the answer
come
if
on
you're
the screen
correct.
now. The days between
Jesus' birth and the wise men's visit. That's what it means. The 12 days of Christmas. Anyways, alright, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. The truth is they can actually not get this actually. Alright, you didn't pick a lucky number. Hello, good morning to you. Oh, we've lost that. Alright, keep calling. We're almost out of time. So please just make sure you call. We want to give you. Don't worry, we're not holding our gifts back. We want to give to you guys today. So do well to call in immediately. The lines are jamming. Just keep calling, keep calling, keep calling. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning to you. Oh.
I think we lost that one. We're almost out of time, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
So you've got to call
Hurry
back
up,
quickly.
hurry up,
so
hurry
we
up,
can-
hurry up. We're out of time.
We can give out these
Hello?
cards.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Dexter and I'm calling from Bayelsa State.
Your name is what?
Dexter.
Dexter from Bayelsa.
Dexter.
All right.
Okay. Dexter, you're going to have to pick from 1 to 10.
10.
Pick a number. So
pick a number.
we could ask the question.
I think we still have 11. We still
Okay,
have
number 7.
7 has been
7 is
answered.
taken.
Number 7.
Pick another number. 7 has been taken.
3.
3.
3.
6 or 3? 3. All right. Question number 3.
When do the 12 days of Christmas start? When do the 12 days of Christmas start?
Dexter, can you hear me? Dexter. Dexter, are you there?
Okay, I think
Dexter. Dexter. What?
Or 14.
14th
14th of what?
of when?
Yeah.
14th of December?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see if you are correct.
December.
It starts on December
December
25th, Christmas Day. It starts on December 25th. And somebody just answered it signifies from the birth of Jesus Christ till when the wise men visit. So it's always, it should have been.
I wanted to
December
even
25th.
say, I had to hold myself. I wanted to even say, okay, the answer was already given.
Yeah,
in the previous-
exactly. All right, Dexter, thanks for calling. We have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning to you.
Please move away from your TV set. Move away from your TV set.
Hello, good morning to you.
Move away from your TV set. Move away from your TV set.
Okay.
All right, cut it off. All right, okay. Please, when you're calling us, just ensure you move away from your TV set completely. Turn it down. You cannot be listening from your TV and the phone as well. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Merry Christmas to you.
What's
Tell
your
us your name and where you're calling
location?
from.
My name is Sharon.
Sharon.
I'm calling from Abuja.
Wow,
Sharon from Abuja.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Pick a number between 1 to 12.
Hello.
Pick a number. Pick your number, Sharon.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 2 says, where did the Christmas tree originate from? Where did the Christmas tree originate from? Did you hear that?
I didn't get that. Could you say it again?
It's,
Use a male voice. Use a male voice.
Where did the Christmas tree originate from? Sharon, I think you're pressing your phone.
Christmas tree originates from? I think it originated
Well, allow
from
you
Israel.
from Israel.
Israel.
Israel. Oh. All right. Okay. Let's see if you're correct.
Germany.
Sharon, it's from Germany, not Israel. Better luck next time. Thanks for calling. Merry Christmas to you.
So I think we should be winding up. We should
Yes,
be rounding up the
yes.
show.
Okay, we'll take one last caller. How many winners do we have? Just two persons. But it's
But I think I'm not saying anything now.
okay. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
We'll take it to
Hello,
next
good
week.
morning.
I hope you get the question. I hope you really do get it. Okay?
What's your name?
What's your name and location?
I am Jessica from Benue.
Jessica from Benue. All right, we're having a lot of
Yes.
Benue caller. I hope you win. All right, pick your number.
Okay, number 9.
Number 9. All right.
Yes.
What do the red and green colors of Christmas signify?
What did you what?
The red and green colors of Christmas. What does it signify? Try.
The red color signifies.
Try. We're giving you time. Your time is already up, but we're just helping you.
Bonus.
The red color signifies. The green color signifies eternal life.
Okay.
And the red color signifies the blood shed by Jesus Christ during his crucifixion.
Oh. Okay. All right. Let's see if you're correct.
Yes.
Okay. You did not.
Almost,
You're almost
got
there.
it.
So I think you're correct.
No, we're
the
giving
red,
it
blood
to
of
you.
Jesus.
Well,
the green,
yes.
continuity, which is eternal life.
We're
All
giving
right.
it to you.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You are our final caller and you are our final winner. Awesome. Merry Christmas to you from all of us here at Africa America City Network. I like the excitement. Yeah.
And I think
I was hearing someone telling her anyways or him. I was hearing someone. Everybody's teaming.
It's teamwork. Well, this is
teamwork.
just like I said. It's just a small token to appreciate you who are, who are having part of the program from January till this time. We have one more week to go. To the end of the year, so it's going to be pretty exciting one. So.
Okay, I think they just notified us. We have one last person. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello.
Hello, good morning to you. All right, we lost that. Okay, that's all we can take. Okay, so you're saying.
Okay, so we're going to be back again next week. So, we want to. Who are our winners?
Yes, Michael. Who else again? Who are winners? Michael, and then Patricia from Abuja. Michael from Warri. Patricia from Abuja, then Jessica from Benue. Okay, I think 3 of you, you're going to hear from us. All right, do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, and do not forget as well that Arise Africa is open for sponsorship. You see this giveaway that we just did today, someone sponsored it, and yeah, so you too can be a part of it. All thanks to our great GM in the building, like the way someone we know we always say. All right,
have a merry Christmas, and we hope to be back again same time next week for another time on the show.
Awesome. You too have a beautiful Christmas. God bless you all, and yeah, do well to give like we've said today. Awesome. Bye for now.
I am really excited today. You know what? Because Mama helping you.
I'm telling you.
We love people hugging us. So this helps the body to feel safe.
We are all leaders in our own right.
Who says you can't even find someone who will love you better?
Makes you focus, drives you. It shows you an agenda.
That's right.
Awesome! Mama Helen and You with Dr. Helen Orish-Jaffer, showing every day at 8:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. West African time on the African Broadcasting Network, ABN.
I address the storms of your life. Peace, be still.
Whatsoever is dead in your life tonight, God will revive it.
I said to the spirit behind it, enough is enough.
Experience the raw power of God, the hour of deliverance with Papa Ayo and Mama Helen Orish-Jaffer, showing every day at these times on the African Broadcasting Network, ABN.